The U.S. House approved a new $40 billion package for aid to go to Ukraine, and it passed with bipartisan support.
All of Oklahoma's representatives voted for it, except for Congressman Kevin Hern, who represents Tulsa. Alex Cameron talks to Hern about why from our News on 6 Washington Bureau.
Well, Congress already allocated nearly $14 billion in aid about 2 months ago. But with the war dragging on and all indications that there will be no quick resolution, members here by and large feel the U.S. must continue to stand with Ukraine.
At the end of the day, they're the ones in this fight. You know, there's no U.S. troops on the ground. We're letting them fight this battle. We're just assisting them in doing so.
And Congresswoman Stephanie Bice joined 367 other House members in giving Ukraine a big assist Tuesday night.
The bill is passed,
approving a $40 billion aid package.
Well, I think it's incredibly important, but I also think it's important to recognize what was in that package that was passed yesterday.
Bice says it's important to know that in addition to increasing the president's drawdown authority to $11 billion, the package includes $9 billion to replenish U.S. stockpiles. Also $4 billion for U.S. troops in Eastern Europe, $6 billion in security assistance for Ukraine, and $5 billion in humanitarian aid.
We're in this now.
In a Zoom interview last week, the 1st District's Kevin Hern was inclined to support what was then a $33 billion aid package. $40 billion, he says, is too much. My constituents certainly care about the situation in Ukraine, he says, but their number one concern today is inflation at home. This kind of spending will only increase inflationary pressures. The bill still needs approval in the Senate, but should find enough support there.
It is better for us as a nation, better for our national security, if the Ukrainians are able to push the Russians out of their country.
Senate leaders have promised to bring this to the floor and pass it as quickly as possible, potentially as early as tomorrow. Oklahoma's 2 senators have not yet said how they will vote. From our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.